We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Tailback with another carry. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tailback's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Starks. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt to keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Starks. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handing off on the draw play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. And the Badgers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Badgers pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
And the Badgers will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, it's Starks. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Wisconsin offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air, it's Starks. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Badgers will have to kick this away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Burns. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Hand it off for a draw. Finds room at the 30. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid. Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, trying to extend the play. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a toss play to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers.
Chris, all week I wonder if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It starts. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. He'll hand it off. Powers through.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Ducks are in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's a draw play. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Stop short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Ducks are looking to take it.
Let's go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Ball handed off.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And they're able to get him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
The field goal is good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish. Tries to grab the lead late here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And tackled after a small pickup there. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, and he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.